Ely's a very tight-knit community. So number one, there's a lot of people living around here. I would argue there's probably been a lack of sporting opportunities for some of the young people coming through the area over the last 15 years.
Well, it's important that you belong somewhere. A few years ago, I just didn't feel like I belonged anywhere.
Around here, everyone used to think it's so boring over there and there's not much to do. My friend said there's a cricket sessions that go on a Thursday, so I thought I might as well come down to him to see what it's all about. This was the first thing that we had.
Above all else, it is providing opportunity. That's your number one right there. There's a lot of kids here that might not have direction or productive things to do. Wicketz being here is just a great avenue for young people to learn a lesson and play some sports and better themselves.
We have this on a Thursday. I think that's most around.
Massively sad for everyone that was involved, that was impacted by it. I think for the young people there, probably reinforce some of the stereotypes the area might have had. I don't think it was a fair representation of the community and the people that live here and work here and contribute to the area.
Doesn't help with the riot not long ago that a little group of people gives it a bad reputation.
When the riots were going on, like everyone was saying no one would really want to live there because it's such a bad place.
It probably impacted on their ability to do stuff outside of school times, be it playing sports or playing around the park. I know there's been a lack of facilities willing to support them.
It's not fair to shame people from where they're from.
I think having worked here now for the past 2 years, everyone here is very friendly and wants to do better and better themselves and help out other people. You just got to become a part of it and have a look for yourself.
Like if something tragic happens, the whole community will come together. You'll realise it's not as bad as like the news and stuff portrays it.
I'm very proud to be from Ely.
That's Ollie, he's a good lad. Go on then, what you got? One of the noticeable things I've seen is a lot of lads that have been brought up culturally differently, coming together through cricket and just understanding and appreciating their different upbringings and becoming a more solid group because of it. That's really nice to see.
It makes me good to feel connected with people. I think my parents are happy I come here.
I can't really imagine myself not doing Wicketz now. I think even if they have a disability or different religion, we all come together and we're one team.
Wicketz helped me so much with my self-esteem, to be fair. It just feels like I fit in. I just feel like a puzzle in a jigsaw piece.
Wicketz makes me more approachable to people to see their point of view because they might see things different.
Congratulations. Ally. The idea of a community representing their city or their part of Cardiff or their country, I don't think the boys realised that that was kicking in until they went off to Worcester University for this summer's residential festival.
It felt so good because we was the only team there from Wales, which made us feel happier about ourselves.
We are the only ones from Wales, so I just feel like I have to upvote our community, if that makes sense.
The brotherhood that was built because of the Wicketz Hub and the work we've done over the last years really came to fruition over those 3 days whilst we spent there. They realised not only are they representing Ely or they're representing Cardiff, they were the sole representations of Wales. It was actually quite lovely to see them come together as a team.
I'm just very proud to be Welsh.
Cricket in a school environment for these young people was a tough sell. It was an elitist sport. It wasn't something that was for, you know, a lad from a city.
You have some families around here who ain't got much money, and it's hard because you have people who go to private schools who enjoy playing cricket like every day nearly with school. So I think it's good to have the Wicketz programme on here.
What the Wicketz programme is trying to instill, and something that I've really bought onto, is that cricket is a sport for anyone. I think the groundwork that we've set here over the last 2 years will bear fruit. There's a number of very talented young athletes that I'm working with at the moment who, had they been part of a pathway, this, that or the other in the last 5 years, would probably be 2-3 years further along their journey. They could be playing representative and pathway cricket.
It's given me a good opportunity to show what I'm about and stuff.
I think given that we've had the Wicketz programme set up in Llanrumney, the other part of Cardiff, we've got 3 or 4 lads now playing representative cricket for their age groups. And that wouldn't be the case now without the Wicketz programme.
You can just show your talents out here.
It's showing it ain't just for the rich people, that from places like here you can get talented people with it.
There is that implication that cricket is a sport that costs money. You've got to pay for pads and bats and gloves. Wicketz negates all of that.
We get supplied with bats and we get this booked out for us.
The ability to provide that free of charge, the opportunity to go to residential trips, to cluster festivals, to cricket games, to workshops, the fact that they don't have to pay for it is just a massive, massive thing here.
With Wicketz around, because it's free and everything, it's getting young people off the streets, away from all the crime and all the bad stuff around here.
It does bring a lot of people to the community and bring a lot of people together.
There can always be more done, and I really want to grow this now to different demographics, trying to really impose that idea of community and a sense of belonging, and getting rid of all of this idea of cricket's for only this kind of background or this kind of person.
For me, and I reckon loads of young people could agree, it's important to be part of something and feel like you belong somewhere.
It teaches you lots of stuff, not just about cricket, but about life as well.
You don't want to belong nowhere in life. Wherever you're from, no matter what, you can still make friends.
You get the smaller backfield here. Oh, it's priceless. We want to spread this word. Have a look at what we're doing up in Scotland, what we're doing in Bristol, what we're doing across the UK. Have a look, take an interest, because there's plenty more work to be done here. We're doing it here. We could do this in 100 other places over the next 10 years.
It's like that I'm a part of something.
I felt like I belonged here.